30,000 birds in the sky. Oh, won't you take me up there soaring for a midnight ride? I wanna fly, flying in a traveling car. Yeah, well, I'm flying across the night, trying not to die, riding in a traveling car. Take me to the marshland, right up down my route. Come on, won't you get me to some food? I wanna fly, flying in a traveling car. Yeah, well, I'm flying across the night, trying not to die, riding in a traveling car. Listen to the wind blow, flying in a long row. Let's get information, time to start up our migration. Wanna fly, flying in a traveling car. Yeah, well, I'm flying across the night, trying not to nod, riding in a traveling car. Oh, wow! Here we come again on a Saturday morn, back to a lake or a field of corn. I wanna fly, flying in a traveling pod. Yeah, well, I'm flying across the night, trying not to nod, riding in a traveling pod. Oh, wow!
The story you're about to see is mostly true. It's a story you might see next fall if you're lucky. It can be seen in many different places along the Mississippi River, like Baton Rouge. It's a story about birds, beautiful birds, who spend their lives swimming in or living near rivers, lakes, ponds, and the sea. Amazing birds who fly long distances from their summer homes in the far north to their winter homes in Louisiana. I'm sure you've already seen some of them, ducks, egrets, and pelicans, or you have seen their pictures. So this is the waterfowl's story of how and why they migrate to Louisiana and what they do while they live here in the winter. This is the lake where we'll watch the waterfowl. You have your binoculars? You're going to need them, so let's see if they work. Because you may need them to get a good close look at the birds. Did you put on some bug spray? Because you better put it on. There are always lots of mosquitoes around water. So are you ready?
Yeah.
So let's all sit on our bottoms and be very quiet to see what birds come to our lake. Be on the lookout for the waterfowl as they arrive after their long trip migrating to Baton Rouge and other parts of Louisiana.
Egret, didn't see you standing there. Thought your legs were two sticks. Morning, Shiner. You hunting for something good to eat? There's an army of small, juicy-looking frogs hiding out in the weeds over there. There are grasshoppers in there, too.
Thanks, Shiner. I'll mosey on over there in a while, but for now, I'm sticking here. No need to go stalking off, because I'm filling my beak with these tasty little fish. Hey, Shiner, this one looks like you, just smaller.
That's my little brother.
He was good. Have you noticed how days are getting shorter and the nights are getting longer? How it's getting cooler? Winter's coming, Shiner.
Are you saying summer's over?
Yep.
The nice long hot days we've had for months, those days are coming to an end. The days when we had the whole lake to ourselves, except for the nutria and the turtles and the water moccasins.
That's right.
The days when my family and friends could swim happily from one end of the lake to the other, when we felt safe feeding on insects at the water surface and the plants and seeds at the bottom of the lake. You mean that's over?
Yes.
The pelicans, the cormorants, the anhingas, the ducks, the mergansers, they're on their way back.
It's true.
They're migrating down the Mississippi Flyway from Canada and Minnesota, with stops at lakes and fields along the way. They're coming from Wisconsin and Ohio and other states up north. They're flying over the Mississippi River and the states of Missouri and Tennessee.
You got it.
No, it just can't be. No, it just can't be. Some kind of answer. No, it just can't be. No, it just can't be. No, it just can't be. Hear me now. You know it can't be now. 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 Can't be the baby soon. Let's now make a be.
Not all these birds eat fish.
Really?
Oh, just some of us. My friends the anhingas, the double-crested cormorants do. The pelicans swallow 4 pounds of fish a day.
No, it just can't be.
Look, if you're fast and smart and know how to hide, you'll be okay.
Why don't those birds just stay up north?
They don't migrate to Louisiana just for fun. They come here because they have to stay alive during the winter. It starts getting cold in the north when autumn comes. Lakes and streams turn into ice, so these birds have no place to stay. They can't drink or dive for fish or feed on plants that grow in the water. So they come here for the winter where it's not as cold.
Maybe this year they'll forget how to get here.
Don't count on it. They know the routes through the Mississippi Flyway, but all sorts of things are happening to make it difficult for my friends to live and migrate. Ponds dry up. People build houses, shopping centers, and roads on fields where the ducks once stopped to feed in the grain fields. All sorts of other things.
What's that in the sky?
No, it just can't be. But it is. Swim for your lives. Hi! Flew out one bright and sunny day to follow along without a song the Mississippi Flyway. When all at once a mighty flock of ducks and geese they saw a-flying through the azure sky to follow nature's law. Yippee-yi-yay! Flew on by them, they heard one call aloud. We want to eat this winter and swim in waters warm. Then pelicans just follow us, we waterfowl are proud to know where the pond's on. You will not come to harm. Yippee-yi-yay! Flying south along with you, and that will be the deal. We've done it many times before, and you is now what's yours. So glide along with you on the southern shore. Yippee-yi-yay, yippee-yi-oh. Elephants in the sky.
Meanwhile, hundreds of thousands of waterfowl are migrating quietly through the night. They've been traveling for weeks to get to Louisiana on the bird sky roads in the Mississippi Flyway. Did you know that migrating birds have roads? You and I can't see them, but birds know where they are. Birds have migrated along these roads for a long, long time. I better be quiet now and hide, because I don't want to disturb them.
We made it.
I'm tired.
I'm hungry.
Let's just rest. We'll eat when the sun comes up.
It can't be much farther. There it is, fellas. There's Louisiana.
Let's get down there.
Oh, it's so great to beat your feet on Louisiana mud.
I couldn't have gone another 100 miles.
Hush, Mallards. There's an owl roosting in the river. Oh, beware.
Ooh, look who's flying in behind us.
It's the pelicans.
What's up ahead, Papa?
That's the Mississippi River in Baton Rouge. I see the state capitol, and there's our lake.
I can't wait to scoop up those shiners.
Look out, shiners, here we come, back where we migrated from, where schools of fishes swim in the lake. Each morning at dawning, duckies singing everything a great egret said, don't be late. That's why we can hardly wait. Get ready to meet your fate. Look out, shiners, here we come.
Are you awake?
I'm awake. Hey, Papa. Hey, you awake? We're awake.
You see anybody moving around the lake?
It looks like the nutrients eating plants along the bank, and the American cooks are beginning to swim about.
Hey, everybody,
We're awake. The sun is rising.
come on, you guys. Up and at 'em. Time for breakfast.
Are you coming, Ringneck?
We're on our way.
Morning, guys.
Found some mighty tasty seeds all around below.
Be sure to snatch some snails. When you die, they're out of this world.
I've been hankering for them since we left for the north last spring. There's nothing better than a Louisiana snail. That's good eating. I'm gonna dive and get me some.
But be careful. There's trash down there, too.
Oh, wait there, get moving. Mallard and Ringneck are stirring up the lake over there. Probably got the shiners worried. Coot is with them doing all that crazy splashing and head bobbing and talking.
Look down there, Egret. This is our lucky day. The lake is full of shiners, and they're swimming our way. I'm diving in. You got a windsurf, Egret?
I am. I'll be flying right over your head. Toss me up a small woman, Como.
Hey, what up? Haven't seen you around in a while. How you been doing?
Been fine. Try to keep to myself, you know. Like my privacy. I've been spending a lot of time walking through forests, filling up on nuts and fruits. Thought I'd come by and say hi and dabble a little bit. Heard Ringneck say the grass was good.
Wee-hoo! The fish is fabulous. I've eaten 200 shiners in 3 minutes. Egret, I'm going to beat the Guinness Book record if I just eat 50 more in the next 2. Girlfriend, we got them on the run.
Oh, go! What's that?
That water bottle doesn't count.
Hey guys, what's all the commotion over there?
Cormorant's going after the World Shiner Eating record.
Yummy, 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 I want fish in my tummy and I feel like eating you. Fish is such a little thing, good enough to eat thing, and that's just what I'm gonna do. Ooh, love to catch you, ooh, love to toss you, ooh, but I love you, oh. Ooh, love you tender, tender than a tadpole, ooh, love I won't let you go.
30 seconds left to go. Keep eating steady, Como. You'll break the record.
I'm getting in on this. I see crawfish, frogs, fish, and crabs down there. This is the best fishing place I've been since I left Michigan. Wait a minute, is that a tire?
Go, Como, go! Yeah, you did it!
I did it. I did it. I am so super cool. I did it. I did it. I ate up that little school.
What?
You need to dabble here or dive over there and get your own grasses. Quit taking mine.
I thought you'd like to share.
Hoot!
All right, all right, all right. I'm diving for my own.
You look so... You've been fishing.
What a morning. I'm full of shiners. I don't need to eat again for 3 days. My feathers are too wet and heavy to fly. I need to sit in the tree for a while and just dry my wings. Whoa! Anybody out there notice those children watching us?
Gotta go.
Me too.
Wait a minute.
Hey,
I don't think those children will hurt us. You frighten us. We haven't had many good experiences with people. You just want to watch us, right? Do you want to catch us?
no,
You aren't going to cut down our trees and eat our weeds, are you?
no.
Are you going to eat those insects and those itty-bitty shiners that we love? You won't throw trash in our lake, will you? Okay, guys, come on back.
We're not coming out until we're sure it's safe.
What do you think will make it safe?
Ask the waterfowl expert if these children will hurt us. If he says they're okay, you can introduce us.
That's a good idea.
Calling Mr. Waterfowl Expert. Please come to the lake's west side.
I'm coming. Yes, Anhinga?
Do you think it's safe for us to be here with all of these students here?
Yes, they know how to be good bird watchers. They came to learn about migrating birds and what they can do to make Louisiana waterways and wetlands a healthier and safer place for animals and people.
Okay, guys. Is that all right with you?
Sounds good. We don't mind if they watch quietly.
Well, are you going to introduce us?
Sure. Let's start with you.
Are you going to pick me up so the students can see me?
Eddie Bird. This is an adult male anhinga. He is also known as the snake bird because of his long snake-like neck. He eats frogs, baby alligators, and fish. He spears them with his long pointed bill. Then he tosses them in the air, opens his bill, and swallows them whole. You know, waterfowl don't sing like birds in your yard. They make calling sounds. Anhinga, make your calling sound.
Go, 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 go.
Students, let's hear you make 4 duck sounds like the anhinga. Good job. Look back there. That's the double-crested cormorant. He's having so much fun windsurfing on the other side of the lake. His bill has a little rounded hook at the tip. He grabs a fish from underwater, tosses it up in the air, catches and swallows it head first like anhinga. The cormorant eats mostly small fish like shiners, fish we don't want to eat. He is usually silent, but sometimes makes a low grunt call. Hey, cormorant, call to us.
Run, run, run.
Let's hear you make 3 grunt calls. Outstanding. The great egret, it's over there, is a beautiful bird. It does not swim, but wades in shallow lakes and marshes and spends hours flying low over them. Egret eats frogs and water snakes that it stabs with its bill, swallows them whole. And a young egret calling for food sounds like cat, 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 cat. Let's hear you make a sound like a young egret. You're all egrets.
Hey, have you introduced the ducks?
No, not yet.
Good. This would be a good time for jokes. I know some really good duck jokes. Let me tell 1 or 2 to the students. Please, please, please.
Have the ducks heard them?
Yes, and they laughed and laughed.
Okay.
What time does the duck wake up?
What time?
At the crack of dawn. Why do ducks fly south in the winter?
Why?
Because it's too far to walk. Why does a duck say quack? Because it can't say moo. What do you call 2 ducks and a cow? Quackers and milk. What happens when a duck flies upside down? It quacks up.
That's enough, Nutria.
You dogs aren't any fun.
Nutria can be so obnoxious. He's a vegetarian. He pulls plants up in and around the lake and eats them. He doesn't stop. There won't be any plants left for the ducks and the coots to eat.
Yep, nutria is a problem. Excuse me, children, I need to leave for a few minutes. I'm going to find the pelicans and bring them here so you can meet them. Be on the lookout for them. They are big. You better use your binoculars. They are big white birds, the biggest birds on the lake. They have big orange bills with big pouches. They swim on top of the water and fish by dipping their pouches just below the surface to scoop up the shiners. They fish early in the morning, so we should be seeing them soon. I'm going to see if I can spot them on the other side of the lake.
I need to leave too. I'm kind of duck.
My feathers are dry now. I can fly. I'm off to another tree. See you later, little duck.
Who's that in the tree? Hey, you up there in the tree.
Go away, duck. You're disturbing my sleep.
My name is Mallard. Why are you sleeping in the daytime?
Hasn't your mother told you about owls? I'm an owl. I sleep in the daytime.
Why do you sleep when the sun is up? Are you sick?
Do you always ask so many questions? No, I'm not sick. I always sleep during the day.
That's weird. Everybody else sleeps at night.
Wrong. Owls sleep in the daytime, and so do foxes.
When do you eat?
At night.
At night? You've got your life backwards. How can you see to eat at night?
I have excellent night vision, but I use more than my eyes to hunt for something to eat. I use my ears too. I have the best hearing of all birds. Sooner or later, my next meal makes a noise. I can hear a mouse rustling through the grass. I can tell where he is by bobbing my head up and down and side to side. Have I answered your question?
That's silly. I've never heard of using your ears to hunt. When I'm hungry, I fish for breakfast in the mud at the bottom of the lake. I dabble for it.
You dabble for food, and how do you do that?
I tip my body up, put my bill and head below the water and my tail in the air. Then I pick up snails, fish eggs, insects, just anything I want to eat with my bill.
Talk about silly. That's silly. And your diet of snails and fish eggs is disgusting.
And eating mice and rabbits isn't disgusting?
Did I mention that I sometimes eat little birds? Look, I'm sure you're a nice little duck. Owls have always eaten mice and rabbits and little birds. It's just all nature, just as it's yours to eat snails and fish eggs. So swim along back to your flock and don't go out adventuring by yourself at night. You might meet an owl or a fox who's really hungry, and you look like you'd make a tasty meal. And don't go around waking up owls during the day. It makes us grumpy.
You and I aren't going to be friends, are we?
No, little duck, it's not meant to be. But I do wish you well. Now, go away before I decide I'm hungry.
There you are, Mother Mallard. Your duckling is here. Come on over. I've asked all the ducks to come here to meet the students, and you can stay too.
Hi, everybody. Hi.
As you can see, ducks have short necks, wings, and fat bodies. They move their webbed feet like paddles in the water. They are therefore very good swimmers. But on land, their webbed feet slow them down, and their walk is a waddle. The boy duck is always a little larger and more colorful than the girl duck. Ringneck is a diving duck. He feeds by diving and swimming underwater. Mallard and wood ducks are dabbling ducks. They eat by tipping up. That is, their heads and bills go in the water, and their tails and feet are out of the water. They eat mostly water plants. But wood duck sometimes walks through the forest and eats nuts and fruits that he finds along the way. Now let's meet the American coot and the hooded merganser. These birds are often mistaken for ducks.
I'm not a duck. I'm a rail.
That's right. The coot has a short, white, conical-shaped beak, like a chicken.
I'm not a chicken.
No, you're a rail. She also has strong legs and lobed toes. The lobed toes help the coot be a good swimmer and walk well on land also. Coot eats plants and animals found in the water. Sometimes she acts like a pirate because she steals plants away from other feeding ducks.
It's called commensal feeding. It's like sharing.
Not exactly. Coot is a noisy, friendly bird, and she clowns around a lot. She migrates at night in flocks numbering hundreds and is rarely seen flying during the daytime.
I call like this. Ah, ah, oh, oh, oh. Whatever you heard about me may be true, but the ducks still like me.
That's true. This is hooded merganser. He's another handsome bird with his fluffy crest of feathers on top of his head. Like the wood duck, he is very secretive. He dives to the bottom of lakes and ponds to feed on the fish, crawfish, water insects, and plants that he likes to eat. He is a very fast flyer. Thank you, birds. I'm going to look for the pelicans again.
Let's swim. See you later, guys. We're going to stay here for a while.
Stop. You don't belong here. Do you think you're a duck?
But of course I'm a duck. I'm a rare red duck. I was blown off course and took the wrong migration route. I should be in Kathmandu, but instead I'm in Baton Rouge. My trip has been a disaster. I have not eaten, I have not slept, I'm nearly starved. I'm a wreck. Have pity on me, please. Let me join your raft.
Trey, you have no feathers. You lack a beak. You have claws on 4, not 2 of your very scary feet.
I know. Starvation and anxiety will do such frightful things to a fox's, a duck's body.
And your ears, they stick up a mile.
Yes, they grew larger so I could hear better. My body was compensating, trying to help me find my way. I'm so lost, so hungry. Please, please don't turn me away.
It's very strange that you could have developed a wicked foxy nose and a wicked foxy smile.
They're camouflage. Camouflage is such an amazing thing. It helped me hide out near the ponds and by the lakes. I fooled all the foxes. Their meal I did not wish to be. Oh, please help me regain my duck identity.
All right, then do like me. Head up, tail up. Point your toes left and right. Stretch your little wings, dear. Straighten up your back. Do like a duck does. Quack, quack, quack.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I'm feeling better already.
Follow me. Hop, hop, hop. Oh, look, what a lovely patch of muck. Jump in the shallows, dear. Show that you're a duck. Lots of bugs and beetles swimming in scum. Open up your feet, dear. Yum, yum, yum.
Yum, yuck.
Look here. You don't like bugs. You don't like muck. You can't say black. Are you sure you're a duck?
My life has been so stressful. Misfortune has followed me. Just a little more time, and with a little luck, I'll be quite a duck again. I can waddle. I can scuttle. I can strut a little too. I'm a duck. I'm a duck. I'm a duck like you.
Show me. Prove you're a duck. Do like a duck does. Sit through the grasses. Dabble in the lake.
I don't want to be a duck. I'm going back to bed, and then I'm going out for chicken.
I really knew that was one duck. Come along, dears.
Look at all this trash. This is awful. How did it get in your pond?
Splish splash, we are covered in trash. We're not a very pretty sight. Rubbed up, it will take more than a scrub to make sure everything's alright. Well, there's cigarette butts and someone's dirty socks. There's oil on the water and I see a cereal box. And then a splish splash, we are swimming in trash. Well, how are we to know that's what the people throw away? We're a splishing and a splashing, gabbling and a diving, swimming and a surfing, gliding and a flying. We're a splishing and a splashing, dabbling and a diving, swimming and a surfing, gliding and a flying, and we're covered in trash. Splish splash, we are covered in trash. Broken glass and weird plastic dust. Flush, slush, squatting, storm drains and bayou, aquifers and even full bus. Well, it's hard finding our food in a lake full of trash. Have I caught a shiner or under a rickety rash? Oh, help! We're a fishing and a splashing, dabbling and a diving, swimming and a surfing, gliding and a flying. We're a splishing and a splashing, dabbling and a diving, swimming and a surfing, gliding and a flying, and we're covered in trash.
This is not good, guys. Every year it's worse. There's trash here, there, and everywhere. It's in the lakes and rivers all along our migration routes.
Yep, and it's making us sick. It's making the water plants sick. It's making the animals that live in the ocean sick.
Look, the pelicans are here.
No, 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 it just can't be.
No, it just can't be.
There's got to be some kind of answer.
It just can't be.
And everywhere I look, there's pelicans around.
It just can't be.
Why? It can't be.
No, it just can't be. Oh, no.
There you are, pelicans. Welcome to Louisiana.
We're glad to be here. Been a long trip.
Louisiana Shiners are the best.
Oh, lunch shall make of me. What's happened to the lake? Look at all the trash.
Well, many storm drains empty into this lake, and when it rains, the trash that people throw on the ground or along the roads is swept into the storm drains. Then all that trash ends up in your rivers and lakes.
How come people throw their trash on the ground instead of putting it in a trash can?
People don't understand the harm that trash does if it's not thrown away properly. All kinds of animals and plants are getting sick in lakes and rivers full of trash.
Yes, yesterday we caught some fish that had eaten cigarette butts by mistake. They were sick. We had to let them go.
We've all eaten cigarette butts by mistake. We were so sick.
Where are those fish? Let me at them.
Me too. I'm starving. Circle 'em, Pelican.
I'll be with you in a minute.
Well, not only does the trash harm water animals, but it can also pollute the water that people drink and beaches where they swim.
Some of our friends have gotten stuck in trash and couldn't get out.
Here, fishy, fishy.
What can we do?
I think we should ask everybody watching us to help keep West Baton Rouge beautiful and trash-free.
That's a great idea. Would you help us, please?
Yes.
Good. What can we do? Hey, Pelican Pod, come back.
We're coming.
We need everyone thinking on this trash problem. Okay, let's get it together. What needs to be done?
I think we should.
Well, what a great idea.
I suggest we, okay.
That's fabulous. I can't wait to share these ideas.
Let's do it.
Hey everybody, listen to this. Ready now? A 1 and a 2 and a...
Recycle papers and the trash. In the long run, it saves us cash. Polluted water we can't drink because someone didn't stop and think. Whackity whack, don't do that. Just try cleaning up your street. We'll keep clean water on our feet. If in the storm drain you toss waste, then in our meals we'll get the taste. Whackity whack,
Don't do that.
throw your junk in the garbage can and save a bird, now that's a plan. A cigarette butt in the gutter ends up as our bread and butter. Whackity whack,
Don't do that.
take out the papers and the trash, or our environment will not last. Get all that garbage out of sight, so you can go fishing Friday night. Whackity whack,
Don't do that.
Well, that's good, except for the fishing part.
Well, I bet the teachers and students have some good ideas on keeping trash out of lakes and rivers.
They look like a real smart group. Let's ask them.
Yes, ask them. Who has an idea?
Who has a first idea?
Don't throw trash on the ground.
Second idea?
Don't drop cigarette butts in the gutter.
Third idea?
Clean up litter in your yard or neighborhood.
What about a fourth idea?
You can scoop up your pet's poop with a pooper scooper and flush it down the toilet.
Delightful. Fifth idea?
Put soft drink cans, plastic bottles, and fast food containers in recycling bins for the recycling truck.
Anyone else?
When we go back to school, maybe we can pick up all the trash and litter on the school grounds.
Wow, these are great ideas. And they're going to start when they get back to school.
Well, what are we waiting for? The students and teachers are going to keep the school grounds clean of trash. Let's get started on the lake. Where's the trash can?
Put it over there. You guys take that side.
We'll take this side. Come on. Pick up what you can from the lake floor.
Got it covered.
Where it's shallow near the bank.
We'll scoop the surface.
This is going to take some time.
Yes, but with the students and the teachers helping, and their families helping, we can get West Baton Rouge cleaned up. Just remember, when you see trash around your house or in your neighborhood, pick it up and put it in a garbage can.
Everybody ready to work?
Yes.
I'm hungry.
Well, we'll eat a little, pick up trash, play a little. We'll get it done.
Sounds like a plan. Let's get started.
recycle papers and the trash. In the long run, it saves us cash. Polluted water we can't drink because someone didn't stop and think. Whackity whack, don't do that. Just try cleaning up your street. We'll keep clean water on our feet. If in the storm drain you toss waste, then in our meals we'll get the taste. Whackity whack, don't do that. Throw your junk in the garbage can and save a bird, now that's a plan. A cigarette butt in the gutter ends up as our bread and butter. Whackity whack, don't do that. Take out the papers and the trash, or our environment will not last. Get all that garbage out of sight, so you can go fishing Friday night. Whackity whack, do that.
possible. First of all, Dow Chemical gave us a community grant several years ago to put on this program, and it made it possible for us to hire Linda Collins, who's now with the West Baton Rouge Museum. She made almost all of these puppets. She didn't have a pattern, she made her own pattern, and she constructed the whole thing. It's amazing, so let's give her an applause. Our sponsor, Keep West Baton Rouge Beautiful. Mary Philippos is the executive director, and she has a gift for all of you today. The teachers are going to be taking it back to school. Each of you will get a gift trash bag for putting in your car, so you don't have to toss things out the window and mess West Baton Rouge up. Put it in the trash bag. She has also a special gift, a white goose feather. So we hope you'll keep that and cherish it, and think about every time you see it and touch it, about these wonderful birds that we have that migrate to Louisiana and that are here all the time. Our egrets and blue herons, and that we need to take care of them by not dumping our trash down on the street and beyond. And the third group I have to thank, well, they're just absolutely amazing because they are the puppeteers. They have worked since January on this program, getting all the voices down and manipulating the puppets, and you know what? They're volunteers, they've done it for free, and that's amazing. Let's give them an applause. They were super when they were teachers and principals and science department coordinators, and well, some of them are still actresses, and we have also a bookmobile staff member who's retired. We even have a newly retired LSU history professor, and so they're just tremendous, and I hope they stay with us many more years. This was not an easy play to put on. This is the hardest one I think we've ever done. They will agree it's not easy. It's very frustrating, but they have done a magnificent job. So one more applause. Thank you. I'm going to take a few questions for you in a minute. You may have some questions about the puppets, the puppeteers, or what you heard today. But I have a couple of questions for you. Who is it that swallows 4 pounds of fish a day? All right, let's start you. A pelican, yeah. Isn't that amazing that their pouches will do that? They can scoop them up with their pouches. I hope you get a chance to see them fishing sometime. If you go to LSU Lakes or the Capitol Lake, you can see a lot of pelicans from December on through, well, this year they were here until March. And they would go up to the shore all in a group, and they corral the fish in front of them. Just lots of fun. Okay, who are dabbling ducks? Okay, the dabbling ducks. Let's try you, I think. Not you. How about you? Mallard ducks. Mallard ducks are dabbling. Okay. What are dabbling ducks looking for to eat? Okay, what else? Weeds at the bottom of the lake. Right, and fish eggs. Okay, and let's see, insects and seeds and all that. Let's see, another question we can ask. Oh, when these birds are traveling down, it's an annual thing, and they've done this for thousands and thousands of years, and they fly down the Mississippi Flyway. What is that called? Migration. Oh, you guys are so good. All right, now it's your turn. You have a question for us. I hope we can answer it. Okay, let's go.
puppets made of real feathers?
Puppets made of real feathers.
Well, some of them have a few real feathers. Some of them do, on the very back. And a mother mallard has real feathers. But Miss Linda studied the ducks and their anatomy and tried to make them as realistic as possible. Okay, let's see, who else have I called on?
How long did it take to make that blue one?
Big one? It took her 25 hours.
Wow.
She made the wings and all the mechanism to make the wings fly. And you should have seen Miss Paula in the back there. Oh my gosh, you have to build up arm muscles. All of these people have to build up arm muscles and finger power. It's amazing. And she was I just couldn't get over it. Okay, and who else? Let's see. Who haven't I called on before? I don't think you.
Is the person that made it in here?
No, she's not here today. Linda Collins used to work here at the library, and now she does Mother Marguerite's trunk. Maybe she came to Holy Family, and she's over there in the education department. And she makes a lot of puppets. She's just an incredible seamstress. Okay. Yes, ma'am. I'm not sure how many hours it took for her to do that. You know, it's not only just making them, but she had to go and find the material for them. And like the fox costume, you know what we had to do? We couldn't find it in the United States. We ordered it from England. Yeah. Yeah, the material. She made the costume, but the material came from England. Okay. You had your hand up?
Where did they find the trash?
You know what? Around our houses, even around the library. I couldn't get over it. I'd get out of my car every morning and there was more stuff for me to put in the front. So, we need your help, everybody. We really do. We really do. Okay, what can I ask?
Who was the fox?
Who was the fox? Would you believe she was a science teacher?
Who made the fox?
And that was Linda Collins. Made all the puppets. You.
How many years have y'all been doing the puppet show?
We started in 2005, and Miss Virginia has been with me all that time, and other people come in and out. Some of them have been with me 5 years. Some of them it's their first year. I hope they'll come back. Okay, let's see. Are we in, what time is it?